Hey guys, this is Mema here on behalf of the Carnival, live at the City Impact Church 2013 with one of the first seasons of this year for New Zealand's Got Talent. Now, speaking about talent, I'm very blessed to have one of our celebrity judges, aka the man at dancing, I should say. I feel very blessed to have Cris Judd on the show, so I'm just going to pass it on to Cris.
AKA the man.
Hey, welcome to Aotearoa, Cris. Thanks for your time and sharing, as well as your thoughts for the show. So, questions I have?
It's been amazing since I've been here. I've been here since July earlier this year, and I cannot stop talking about this country. I think it's so beautiful. The people are so nice, and the food is out of this world here. So yeah, I'm like really happy. I brought this trip. I brought my family, so I have my wife and daughter with me, and I couldn't be happier. It's been awesome.
Great. Now, speaking about family, congratulations.
Thank you.
And to baby and stuff. So, in regards to that, for this industry, you've been in dance since the age of 21 or something like that, 21 years, and so forth. So, seeing now that you're a husband, a father, of course a dad, would you want them to be involved in the same industry as yourself? If so, why?
It doesn't matter to me. I would like them to experience it. I mean, I as a child grew up doing whatever it is that I wanted to do. So that's my parents gave me that opportunity to try anything and everything, and they supported me in all that. And then eventually, as I got older, I started making my own decisions on what I wanted to do. I'm not going to force my daughter to do anything except play the piano, maybe.
Yes.
But I think that's a thing that me and my wife said that we were going to make her do, regardless if she doesn't want to do it. We're going to make her play an instrument.
Oh, great.
But no, it'd be fun for her to follow in the footsteps. I'd like to her be running around the studio and dancing around, and I always appreciate and love all of the all my friends that have kids that are dancers.
Wow, she was so photogenic. Tell us how you guys met. Not at a bar. Please, not at a bar.
God, you know what? I would almost say that it was at a bar, but we met at a Lady Gaga concert.
Wow.
I was working in San Francisco. She is from San Francisco, and I was working with Lorianne Gibson, who was at the time her choreographer.
Love her.
And so we were invited to the show, and my wife happened to be there as a fan with a girlfriend of hers, and we met at the end of the show. And what's funny is that we saw each other during the show, and I was too shy to talk to her.
Oh, wow.
And so we kind of played goo eyes at each other, and then at the end of the show I was like, oh well, I didn't get to talk to this pretty girl. And as we were walking out, she tapped me on my shoulder.
Wow.
And the very first thing she asked me is, are you single?
I like it.
And I was like, why, yes I am.
Oh, wow, good on her. Now, I've seen some of the pictures. You've done some magazines here in New Zealand, and I saw some of the pictures.
Oh,
daughter's name?
Vivian.
Vivian.
Her name is Vivian Lee Judd.
Wow, so in regards to that, a name of a family member?
No, we were kind of pushing the idea of, very Polynesian, because I was raised in the Philippines and Hawaii.
Yes, I heard of that.
And so we were kind of thinking more of a Polynesian-ish name or something along the lines of my heritage. So we were kicking around the names and whatnot. And then one day I just pulled into the driveway and I'm like, Vivian. And we like that old classic, classic name that will never get old, because everyone's coming out with all of these these trendy names like Brooklyn or North.
I've heard Antics. That's a good one. Antics.
Antics. Okay. Well, I think we wanted something that was a little bit more normal and common. Not so much common, because I think we were toying around with Olivia.
It's not bad.
But we looked online, and it was the top 5 name for the last 3 years or so. And we were like, okay, there's so many people naming their kids that. So then one day I pulled into the driveway, and then Vivian popped in my head, and I'm like, babe, what about Vivian? And she was like, just thinking about it. And as we kind of as the weeks went by, and it means lively.
Yes.
And
it's a good name.
And so when we went to the hospital to get our ultrasound, the lady doing the ultrasound, she goes, oh, your baby's so lively.
Now, speaking about Aotearoa, do you know any of the sayings, any of the terms like hello, kia ora? Do you
I know kia ora, and I know teno pai, and oh gosh, there's, off the top of my head, I did have them, but I can't think of them offhand right now.
No worries. Well,
but yeah,
I
just do know if I'm like, yes, it's like, I liked it.
Cool.
I don't even know if I'm saying it right.
So what did you just say?
Teno pai.
Yeah, tino pai.
Tino pai. See, there you go.
Yeah, or you could say kia kaha means be strong, because I know a lot of the
kia
kaha.
Kia kaha?
Yeah, means strong.
Means strong?
Yeah, in
kia
Maori.
Kaha. In Maori?
Yeah. So,
ikaika means strong in Hawaiian. So it's very
similar.
Close.
Similar. So next time if you see someone that probably not be confident, just, hey man, kia kaha.
Kia kaha. Kia kaha.
So,
and I love the kapahaka too.
Yeah, it's scary that way.
It's not scary, because what's funny is like I was doing that as a kid when I lived in Hawaii and stuff. So and what I'm surprised too is I didn't see more of it in the show, in the competition. And I know it's like a way of life and stuff like that, but people are so proud and I love it, and it's just such a tradition, So I would have embraced that aspect of it, and I think it would have been great for New Zealand and to feel prideful about that.
Oh yeah,
because when
time.
you see like the All Blacks do it in rugby games and stuff, and you see it, you're like, yeah, and it would have been so cool to see it here.
Awesome, Chris. Now speaking about dance, I mean, I don't dance because I'll go back and dance, but I'd rather wear my heels than wear the shoes than not dance. But in saying that, experiences. It's I don't know, have you seen any here in New Zealand yet?
And what's funny is years ago I did a show for new MTV. There was a new show that they were doing. It was a pilot called Bust a Move, and I was the host and choreographer for it. And it was like a hidden camera dance stunt show. And it was based on like people trying to do like these really special things for their significant others. So this one kid wanted to propose to his girlfriend. And we did it in London.
Wow.
And Carnaby Street, which is a big famous walking street in London, they hid these cameras, and I choreographed this big flash mobby type of dance. For him he started off dancing down the street by himself, and then people were wondering what's going on with the music, and then dancers would start coming out of the crowd, and then it started getting bigger and bigger, and then eventually it ended up in front of the shop that she was working.
Oh wow!
And asked her to dance. So I've done
both.
Yes? Yes, she said yes.
For that effort, I think so.
Yeah. So it was good. It was a good time. So yeah, I've had experience in both.
No, good stuff. Now speaking about dance, I know with the judging and stuff, what's your best experience here for the New Zealand's Got Talent concept?
My best experience is just being asked to be part of the show. I've been, just beside myself that they've asked me to, be a part of it and to give the dance expertise aspect, so people that are watching that are not too familiar with dance can kind of understand what they're seeing, instead of versus I like it, I didn't like it,
and you've actually got the background of the foundation, this.
Yeah.
I mean, getting a singer to how to dance. I mean, trying to judge a dance. That's too weird.
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, and basically, it is like a lot of I liked it, I didn't like it. But then you like to see the journey and the growth of people that are progressing through the show. So when you're seeing when you're seeing a singer sing, then you're trying to add to the performance because you want them to up their game, and then ultimately you want to become fans of it. So the more that you're about something, then you can understand it and then be like, oh, embrace it more, because dance can be cultural, can be, and then if you're not used to the customs and cultures and this and that, then you don't get it, So then you just, instead of like embracing it, you just straight I don't like it.
Right.
So I think I'm the voice for that, to make you kind of understand dance more. For them people that think that dance is not what their cup of tea, then maybe they can embrace it and like it and then become fans of it. Tell?
I'm still in the game.
Can you tell that I'm passionate about it? I mean, yes,
no,
I'm absolutely. I mean, now it's more of taking the role as mentor and basically passing down the knowledge to the up and coming next generation of dancers, to kind of pave, that kind of just teach them and pave the way for them to make life as a professional dancer a path that they want to choose.
Mhm.
You know, so I think it's important that we take care of the young and nurture them and guide them in the right direction. And make them so they don't have to like go to the experience the same pitfalls that we've had. When I can basically tell them, oh, look about try this, not that, this and that, and then kind of guide them in a way to that their path to becoming a professional and successful in the business, it will prosper and grow and have some longevity.
Right, Chris. Hey, thanks for
None. No regrets. No regrets. I wouldn't be here talking to you if I had any regrets. I mean, as a child, I grew up playing sports, and I was trying to pursue golf as a career, and I was actually supplementing a golf career by dancing. And I had that crossroad: either become a professional dancer
or
something
in sports.
No, either prefer a professional golfer or go on the road with Michael Jackson. So that was my crossroads. It was either or. And so I was like, I chose Michael Jackson. And I'm like, look, I can bring my golf clubs on tour with me and play around around the world. So yeah, so there's no regrets on that choice. So and I'm happy, and I wouldn't have met my wife.
Yeah, that's good.
My life is, man, it's amazing. And now we're here experiencing a new country. My wife's first time here.
Wow, right.
My daughter's first time here. She's
a couple of weeks?
5 weeks old now, just over a month. And man, it's just been exciting. It's been a fun ride.
Hey, thanks for your time, Chris.
Thank you.
Much love.